What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrenching Wrecked. This video is going to be a little off kilter. A lot of time lapse. I had a little GoPro cover, so I tried bringing you guys in the blast booth for some actual blasting, and ended up trying to recycle some of the old sand, save some money on using new. Bit me in the butt like it does every time. So had some issues with the pot on the first go until I got it all, blew through that one, and then put fresh sand in and everything was good again. But I explained everything that I was working on. I'm doing 4x8 platforms for a race shop type thing. They get hauled around all over the country to different races, but we've done them in the past, and these ones, they're aluminum, but they have probably four coats of powder, if I remember correctly, and then the sides get vinyl wrapped as well. So pretty arduous, pretty big piece for a 4x8 sheet, basically. Diamond plate too, so it takes a little longer. I explained everything, and then in editing, I realized I didn't have any audio. So here is the introduction for that. Hopefully you enjoy it. I haven't really done any actual blasting bits, a couple time lapses outside and things like that, but in the booth, it gets real dusty, so I don't know how well all of that turns out. But the first couple clips, I didn't have audio explaining anything, so that's what we're gonna be working on today. And then coating those panels as well. So the coating job was a silver metallic. Just can't win. GoPro battery's dying on me too. It's like a lose, lose, lose over here. Lost all my audio on the last one, and battery's dying now. But on the coating job for those platforms, it's all gonna be time lapse, but it's a silver metallic over the whole thing, then a clear coat, then I pulled it, sanded any high spots or any issues, then a coat of white on the bottom, and then half cure, and then another half cure, or then the final coat of white and a full cure. So 4 coats went back on. Hopefully you enjoy the time lapse, but this is really all I've been working on this entire weekend. Then I got to this. That'll be in the next video. Got the taillight thing kind of figured out, and pretty much ended the day up here with a couple buddies up at the shop on Sunday. I got all the primary bits, so we're gonna have to go through that, freshen that inner primary up, but that's what we need to start getting this thing back together, because now we're into March. We gotta get jamming on that. So quick little freshen up. We got new bearings for it there, and then all the miscellaneous parts. So as soon as I get time, which has not been abundant lately, we'll be back to jamming on these. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hopefully the time lapse goes all right and you enjoy the blasting videos. I don't know how many of those I'm actually gonna keep doing, but I figure why not give it a shot. So hit that like button, enjoy the tunes. I'll catch you at the end of this. Well, I made it about 15 minutes. Didn't even fire it up to actually start blasting. I was putting something together. Luckily I caught it. The parts are shot. So I had a blow through on this one. I put a new gasket in there, but it's shot. So the issue is this is 1.25 inch. I don't have 1.25 inch pipe right now, or another 1.25 inch 2-claw. I do have an 1.5 inch. So I rigged up this gigantic monstrosity on here. So we got a 1.5 inch center that tapers down to 1.25 inch, because this goes into the valve down here. It blew through this side too. That's why you should check your stuff before you start working. I didn't, and this is where I'm at. So this was threaded into here. This will then, in theory, thread on like that, but I don't have any 1.25 inch pipe up here. So I gotta run to the store, which is kind of a pain in the ass because that's not super close. Then I'll run the jumper extended one until I can order up some more 1.25 inch fittings for this. Didn't realize that that was a different size. I thought that was a 1.25 inch one, but it's 1.5 inch. So I need that pipe. Then I get to replace that guy there. Must have spun on me. Replace this guy. That I do have. And then start blasting. So all said and done, I was hoping to be done around 6. No, I probably won't be done until 7 or 8. Off to the store.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Yesterday I was 17, running bootlegs and draws and screens. Now I'm running up dead and I'm scrambling to make ends meet. So work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Work, sleep. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. Yeah, there goes life, looks like it ain't slowing down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. Sometimes at work I just sit around and fantasize about how I can save myself from dying in this working life. And that alarm goes off again at 4:45. Roll out in bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. And there goes life, looks like it ain't slowing down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat.
All right, we're ready to do the clear. I'm not even prepping or doing anything else because I'm gonna sand off most of the clear before the white if there's any imperfections. Then it'll go in the oven, cure the clear, get that set. Then I'm ready to start doing the white. That might roll over till tomorrow because I'm getting tired now. Running out of steam. It's a long day. those big panels now, so waiting on the oven, getting there. We're about 450, 465 oven temp. Part temp's gonna be a little bit lower, but while we're waiting, let's take a gander at this beautiful panhead frame. She is rough. So we got a bunch of welds here. The nice part about blasting things, you get to see all of the stuff that's been done to the frames over the years and years and years of whoever owned it. But old crossbar Swiss cheese, we got wires jammed through there that stayed in there, pipe thread up here. Lots of work to get this thing pretty and back on the road. But somebody's gonna put the time in, so it's not junk, it's just not good looking. So if you're okay trying to fix it and get it back, more power to you. But oh boy, there is a lot to do on this thing. Nice little teaser. I'll show you the panels when they come back out, but I don't have to mess with that. It's nice doing the blasting part. I get to knock off 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years of crap. And it's somebody else's problem. We haven't got the temp. We're good on these. This is just the clear over the diamond plate, so looks pretty nice. Now the fun part. But I think I'm just gonna try and do it today, but these are way too warm. Still not a full cure, but I don't know if I feel like sitting and waiting 20, 30 minutes for those to cool off enough before we get through. It's a little thin in some areas back here, but again, I don't care about the back. We're only doing a semi-coat on the back side of all of this. Got everything threaded. Everything except the diamond plate bit on the other side is going gloss white, so it doesn't make sense to waste a ton of powder. I just wanted to at least get enough laid out as a filler, if you will. And we'll come back tomorrow morning when these are nice and cold. I'll go through, and there's a couple little spots I knew they were there. This is me trying to expedite it. We'll sand those down, hit any high spots with a DA, and then load it up with a couple coats of white. Well, one coat of white and then a clear. So we got 2 more coats going on here. So that works. And this is the bottom. Obviously, it's not gonna matter nearly as much. The important bits are these outside edges, but I'll run a DA down the side of these. Then we will cook that, shoot the white, roll it over here, wipe off the entire face. I'm not gonna do any taping or masking on something like this. That'd be a lot of material. Wet rag, wipe these down, goes back in, and then we'll do the final cook, hopefully tomorrow morning, because I got some buddies coming over to the barn. And we're doing a little chopper parts exchange party, if you will. So that's it for now. We'll catch you tomorrow. It's been a long day, I'm beat. But the shop over here is trashed, and the sun's still up, so I felt bad going home. Time to start cleaning. I'm gonna put all these hoses onto a pallet. I might hook the pallet rack attachment up to this, and then go through all these garbage bags. I gotta get a count on this just so I have a rough idea. Make sure I'm charging enough. I think we did pretty all right on all those jobs today. I went through more than I wanted to, but I had some blasting tank issues, but I'll use that empty pallet, throw all of these hoses on there along with the massive 2-incher, get all those on one, and then we'll just kind of clear out a spot for a skid. And then all the hoses will live right there where that cart is. At least that's the plan. See how this goes. Spent way more time than I would like to admit just kind of cleaning. I thought it was going to be a 20-minute affair. It was not. Sorry, getting the microphone hooked up here. This is going to go in the dually box. That foam needs to go to the other shop because that's going in between those panels that I just messed around with and got all blasted and the first base coat coated. We filled up a pallet with hoses and miscellaneous stuff that I need for the blasting rig. That red hose down below, it's a little too long. It's nice having a 100-foot length of that, but practicality-wise, I'd rather run two 50-footers than deal with a 100-footer, so I might list that one for sale and swap that out. It's just standard 3/4 or 1 inch. I think that's 1 inch jackhammer hose. Nothing fancy, not like the blasting big stuff. No mic, so I apologize about the noise and the fans, but we got the white coated, wiped everything down, covered in powder today. That's in the oven curing, so we'll just let that go and get up the temp. I'll pull it out, double check it halfway through, just make sure before we close this up, and that should do it for the big part of the rush job. I still got a bunch of little aluminum brackets and things in that cart, but I'm not too worried about those. We can take care of those quick and easy tomorrow. This is the time-consuming bit, so I don't know, it's early, 9:30 on a Sunday morning. But that's the hard part. Everything else I can do in the small oven and knock out during the day tomorrow. And they need to pick them up Tuesday, I think, so good timing, I think. Fingers crossed, it all goes well. It should. Coated it real heavy on the white, but that's what they want. Strength and durability, not just color. So we'll come back when they're all done. Oh, we got these panels all finished up finally. As I had them out, I was looking at them. There was a couple spots that I just didn't like. It was a little bumpier. I really don't think it would have mattered on the bottom side. Ended up doing one more coat, which typically, especially when you use the more aggressive blasting, unfortunately, 2 coats tends to be the much better option here. So got them all done now. Nice and shiny. Much happier with the finish on this with that second coat. A little bit glossier too. But I should be thrilled with these. But I'm running out of room. This guy needs these things right away. I got more in the other room. Oh, I love being busy, but man, I'd like a weekend of actually relaxing. Maybe just a day. One day would be fantastic. Oh well, done with the coating stuff. Now I gotta go over to the barn, meet up with my buddy, and I'm getting the shovelhead primary today. Yay! More work that I need to get done. It's been convenient not having parts to put things together, but when I have parts, there's no excuses. So off to the barn. We'll catch you guys on the next one.